It's your man Lance, Black Hippie McQueen with BH/Babe Bias Boxing. It's the weekend recap. It must be Tuesday. I want to talk about it. You want to talk about it? Let's talk about it. Okay, one of the biggest losers I had was Joe Joyce. He suffered lackluster performance to me against Flip. I can't even say his last name. And so he lost his chance to be part of the heavyweight little contingency, get him a belt or something like that, probably interim or something like that. But the performance was real lackluster. You go to my TikTok page, now I have one right there for you. I recap every fight. So if you miss a fight or you want to see a fight or you're just trying to get into boxing, I try to recap every fight out there for the week. If it's on TV, I try to get it. So that was a boring performance to me. The other loser I had was on ProBox TV. His loss to Antonio Morant. If I'm saying these names wrong, I apologize. But yeah, I think he thought he had that fight in the bag earlier. He shook the man a little bit, but it was two good prospects going at it. He got out punched. Here's the stats right here. It was just a very lackluster performance, and I think he thought he won that fight, and he didn't. He got out punched. It was a close fight though. It was a good fight though. But he kept taking his foot off the gas, staying inconsistent. So that took his toll on the fight right there. Oh, and the rematch of Brandon Grouch with Layman Talavas, that was a beautiful knockout. That right there on PBC, on the undercard, that right there did his thing. Another loser was Kent Cruz. He lost to Ricardo, beautiful bodywork, Salas. Salas put it on that man. About quick work, I think it was a 3-round, body shots, get about, ref warned him. It was beautiful body work, reminiscent of Julio Cesar Chavez. Ricardo Salas is probably one of our biggest winners. Another big winner was Tim Tszyu. He put the money back in the bag. Tim Tszyu. He started off very slow. I couldn't tell if he was into the fight, like he wanted to fight anymore, or what. But he worked his way into the fight, beat that man up, stayed in the pocket, showed pretty good head movement. Not really head movement, but just better defense. So he was picking off punches better. Um, I felt he walked him down. It was a very good fight. If you're a Tim Tszyu fan like I am, so I liked it. Beautiful knockout. His home country, Australia. I think Tim Tszyu, he showed on, but you can see in his wife's face how stressed he was out for this fight. Like he had to prove something. It's hard coming from a lineages of like your grandfather was a boxer, his dad was great. Katsu, you know what I'm saying, fought Zab Judah, great fight. Not really for Zab Judah, but yeah, it was. I like Tim Tszyu and I like what he did, so I was happy he got the win. Set up a possible fight with Keith Thurman. That's something that we all kind of would love to see. Give both those cats some money and just like see who still got it. Because Keith's been off for a long time, real slow, but he did get that nice little knockout in his last fight. So, yeah, I'd love to see that fight right there. J-Beck, that was probably two-piece of the year right there, that knockout he had. Abdullah Mason, I thought he was a winner. It was his birthday, happy 21st, so I was happy for that young man. He put on some good body work too. I thought he got hit too much. I think he needs to tighten up his defense. I'm hoping it's not like a Haney situation where it's the same punch that keeps catching you. But I feel he needs to tighten up his defense. But overall, I gave him a B plus for that performance. Let's see here. I didn't really think there's any major winners this week as far as TV networks. Oh yes, since it is Tuesday, I can break this one to you. David Benavidez is the new WBA light heavyweight champion. He's getting the belt from Bivol. Bivol just gave it up. I guess he didn't want the fight or whatever. He wants to rest his body, like he said. So, peace to Bivol and congratulations, to David. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you got maybe more bargaining power now. Hope you get another good fight. You are somebody, I love your boxing IQ. I saw you on the Andre Ward show, The Art of War. I love the way you were a student of the game. So nothing but praise to David Benavidez. I hope your power can translate up because it really hasn't been lately. I saw your last fight. I saw it live. I thought you did a great job, but it doesn't seem like you got that knockout yet that you deserve. So I hope that your power can just translate over in these future fights coming up, because you are somebody the show likes. Like I said, no major network stood out. PBC was all right. They had the Tim Tszyu fight on that one. Top Rank, I felt like Top Rank should have been on TV. When I say TV, I don't think it should have been on ESPN Plus. I know UFC is big and everything like that, but I love to see that card. Richard Torres Jr. Oh, his size scares me. He seems like he can take a punch and he can make a fight a little bit ugly. Like I said, we like Richard Torres Jr., so hopefully next time he gets put on a regular ESPN card, not ESPN Plus, because some people don't have Plus and you miss that fight. Let's see here. ProBox TV, that's on Amazon. They had a great card. When I say great card, it was in Philly. I thought the announcers did a great job. It was all right. It was just, those are real fights. There was no major knockouts to the main event, so you really had to watch the fight, pay attention. Like I said, they had that upset. Everything else went pretty much according to plan. There was a few debuts on that card. Like I said, I am a fan of ProBox TV. Who else is out there? No Limit Boxing in conjunction with PBC. So they hosted that New Zealand card. So I think that probably the promotion that will put that Keith Thurman fight on. Like I said, it was a great weekend for boxing. I enjoyed it. So I had some good smoke, of course. I got to know some more about boxing. So like I always say, two things I do know. I do know how to smoke, and I do know boxing. I'm looking forward to Saturday's fight with Jared Boots Ennis. The Dazen Station. Check it out. It looks like it's an interesting card. We'll check that out. ProBox, I think they'll be having Lamont Roach's camp on that card, so you should see everybody in his camp. See who Lamont Roach is working with. Thank you for tuning in. Appreciate you. If you like your content, subscribe, leave comments. I will answer all comments. We're just trying to build this little boxing community. You might not like my channel, you might not agree with me, but now I'm trying to give you every fight there. So you go to my TikTok page, QR code right there, you scan that. I try to cover all the boxing matches. Whatever channel is on, if it's on TV, I try to cover it. And I'm your boy, Lance, Black Hippie McQueen with BH/Bay Bias Boxing. Ding! If you're liking my content, subscribe. And this is who I do all my editing with, VLLO.